And now, Wellness Wednesday is sponsored by Gladstone Psychiatry and Wellness. Care that meets you where you are.
All right, in today's Wellness Wednesday, we're talking about ketamine-assisted psychotherapy.
Kristy Garcia joins us from Gladstone Psychiatric and Wellness Centers. And Kristy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
So this is an education. You know, we were talking about this. Ketamine, certainly not something that everyone's familiar with. May sound a little frightening to some, but explain to us what the ketamine therapy is all about.
Absolutely, absolutely. So ketamine is the medication we use. And so ketamine is an FDA-approved medication. It's been in use for over 50 years for things like pain management and anesthesia. But we actually use ketamine in mental health in more recent years for its benefits of neuroplasticity, meaning that under ketamine, our brains become more flexible, more adaptable in a temporary window. And so I like to think of that essentially as like a ski trail, ski mountain, where we have these typical trails that our thoughts take based off of our childhood, our life experiences. Sometimes those are anxious overthinking thought patterns. Sometimes those are negative self-talk patterns. We have typical thought patterns that we tend to gear towards. Under ketamine, I like to think of that as the snow that kind of comes in and covers over our old thought trails and gives us like a blank, clean slate to work with for our then therapeutic process.
So how is it used? How's the medication actually used in therapy? Is it like not a pill or a shot, or is it?
So we actually use troches, which are like a swish and discard. But what we do is we pair it with the therapy. And so there are other beneficial neurotransmitters that we see increase with ketamine. These are neurotransmitters like dopamine and oxytocin, which can give antidepressant benefits. And so we might be more motivation for change under this. We might also have a little more emotional connection. And so I like to think of that as like the bonding glue. So now we have clean slate here. We have a little extra bonding glue, and now we're bringing in the good therapy. And so all of our psychedelic therapists are trained specifically in expansive state medicine, and so they are there not only performing therapy, but they are also guiding your experience and helping you customize your experience. So they can help you pick out like music playlists or set up your environment. And so they are there basically taking care of your emotional experience, while myself or another prescriber is there caring for your physical well-being, checking vital signs and monitoring things like that.
Does it like open receptors? Does it kind of like expand like just your acceptance for like to welcome things into your brain?
Exactly. Brings all those walls down and kind of opens more for new paths moving forward.
So for people who are nervous about trying this, what would you say to them?
Yeah, definitely. I would say that it's very typical to feel nervous about something that you've never tried before. But ketamine is something, or ketamine-assisted psychotherapy is something that really can be a good candidate for, anyone. So those that I see benefit most are some that, suffer from depression or anxiety, past traumas, but really anyone that just feels stuck in their current regimen. Maybe they've tried traditional talk therapy, or they've tried other medications, or they've just tried efforts in getting their lives going, and things are just holding back. And so anyone really looking to go deeper, to find deeper meaning, deeper sense of self, and just like a clearer direction moving forward. And then that is the therapy that we have bonded in moving forward for them.
That's fun. It's very enlightening. It really is. So Gladstone Psych, of course.com we have there. And Kristy, thank you so much, Kristy Garcia.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
Learned something new today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Wellness Wednesday on WJZ at 9 is sponsored by Gladstone Psychiatry and Wellness. Care that meets you where you are.